Down East Magazine releases new issues every month, and April's issue will have you and yours longing for warmer and greener days. Will Grunewald is the editor-in-chief of Down East Magazine. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, great to be
with
here.
us.
Thanks.
And this is the home and garden issue. You guys only bring it back every once in a while, though, right?
Yeah, every few years I think we kind of roll out the theme, and this is the time of year to do it. I think everyone's at least starting to think about, airing things out after the winter.
Absolutely. So lots of stuff in the issue this month. One of the stories focuses on tiny homes across our state, and we're talking really tiny.
Yes, some of them for sure. So I think we sort of set a threshold at about 1,000 square feet for defining small, and I think the one was as small as 160 square feet or something like that.
Can't imagine.
No, I mean, it's hard to, and I think the interesting thing about this feature is that it does show that it's feasible to live that way. I mean, and it can even be kind of stylish. There are, however, challenges like, do you have enough room in your kitchen to store your pots, or do those go in the shed outside? So yeah, it's a challenge, but I think a lot of people are thinking about it, considering real estate costs, or whether they're just downsizing, or whatever.
Yeah, and it seems like it's a home where you really have to focus on what matters to you, because you can only have so much inside.
Yeah, no basement to just accumulate things in,
Exactly. All right, so this is where everybody is going to be just longing for the greener days. There's a whole spread of seasonal splendor, and spring has definitely sprung in this issue. These are beautiful landscapes from Falmouth to Boothbay to Sopo. Where did you find these people and their homes?
Yeah, well, fortunately, one of my colleagues, Sarah Stebbins, is really tapped into the home and garden scene. She's super knowledgeable about it, and she does a great job of finding people who do really amazing things with their gardens. And the ones in this feature are, I mean, really grand, really gorgeous. Yeah. But I think the cool thing about it is it's about gardening with seasonality in mind, and whether your garden is like a couple of small beds in front of your house or like many acres, you can still think about it and conceive of it that way.
Yeah, and I love too that it shows kind of gardens, maybe they're on the coast, maybe they're just like you were saying in your backyard, and the difference between the wildflowers and everything else. It's just a really pretty spread.
Yeah,
that
it's
you
fun
guys
to look
have
at, for sure.
Absolutely. And then something that we here in Maine seem to really, really like, which is turning old things new again, or repurposing things, and you've got a whole story on that as well.
Yeah, so this feature is sort of miniature profiles of different people who fix home goods that otherwise wind up in the dump. I think our sort of consumer culture has bent toward buying things to wear them out and then toss them. And therefore there aren't that many people anymore who can fix up, your old clock or lamp, or reupholster like an heirloom chair that's really solidly built. So it's really fascinating work, and it's hard to find sometimes.
Yeah, and it's people who are fixing up everything from lamps to cast iron pans to furniture. So there's really something for everybody.
And I think one of the more interesting ones to me was this fellow from Winterport who fixes clocks, and not only can you drop off your old clock that you had on your mantle or something like that, but he also travels the state fixing clock tower clocks, because they're just how many people know how to do that anymore? So pretty neat skill.
Love it. And like I said, it's going to have you longing for the warmer spring days. What are you looking forward to most this spring, Will?
Oh man, I just can't wait to be outside a bunch. Sit on the back deck and soak it in. So.
I can't wait either. It's going to be so nice. Thanks so much for coming in and sharing this month's issue of Down East Magazine. Appreciate it. And if you would like to learn more about this issue yourself and check out the spread, just head to the 207 section of our website or app, and don't go anywhere. We've got more of our show for you right after this.